Hey guys, who's ready for another custom model segment? I'm going to be showing a pretty large number of trucks. I've got at least 13 trucks off to the side here that I'm going to be showing. So let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the first one, which isn't actually a truck, it's a brake van. So let me bring in this winter caboose here, which the only thing that's new about it is that it has a shapeways truck base. So this was one of the first shapeways faces I got from the website, and this is the back of the brake van. It was originally at the front here, but I decided to move it to the back. So anyways, this brake van does not have a name yet. When I gave it the face, I was kind of debating on if I wanted to give it the name Frost or something. I don't know, but I'm debating on whether it's going to be named or not. But anyways, yeah, it's got a shapeways truck face, which is like a little shocked, surprised face. And so yeah, to get the truck's face on here, it was simple really. I took the face and I kind of slid it. So you see like right here, this little gap where my finger is next to, I was able to like slide the face into that gap and press it against the caboose, and with some clay behind it I was able to make it stick. And yeah, it's able to like just slip in right through there, right through this little gap before the end here. And that's how I was like able to do it on the other side, from like this side here. So anyways, that's that little winter caboose with a face. Now let's bring in a real truck that's also faces backwards. So let me bring in this little forklift flatbed from the Cody and the Apple car. So I've got two of these forklift flatbeds. I believe the second one I got from a flea market or something. I don't remember for sure, but anyways, there's nothing custom about the forklift. The only thing that's custom about this is the face, which is on the back here because it fits perfectly on this Navert Orchard box thing on the back of the on the end of the flatbed. So there's like another surprised truck face. And yeah, no like name yet for this guy either. I mean, I was debating on the name Turbo. Yeah, like Turbo for this forklift flatbed. I don't know yet. I'm still working on these, on giving these names, if at all. Now let's bring in a couple of trucks that are going to be repainted versions of trucks you already know. So I've got at least just two of these. So let me bring in the first one. So this is a Sodor dairy car that's painted green now, with black lining or whatever. So you'll know that I have three of these characters that are made from this type of truck. So you're wondering, is this Harry or Chris, or is it even gonna be Dredd maybe? Well, it's not Dredd and it's not Chris, it's going to be Harry. Yes, Harry at one point later on will be repainted green. I still have his blue model. This is just an extra dairy car that I found separate on eBay, so I did not pass the opportunity to get it. So yeah, so I painted this truck green, and I was originally just thinking it could just be an unnamed truck, but then I decided to kind of go through with this little thing about Harry being repainted green later on. So that's Harry, and then the other one is this purple oil tanker, and this one is Chester. And so yeah, Chester will be repainted purple at one point later on. And he's still got his old faces from his black oil tanker model, which I don't have, by the way. It was used to make a different tanker character, which you may remember learning about in my unboxing, custom models, and discussion video number 3. But anyways, yeah, Chester will be purple later on in the store, in the Medieval Misadventure series. Now, we've got about 3 more good trucks to go. So here's the next one, which is probably going to be an unnamed truck for right now. But it's a blue truck that's made from a Demolition Team 2-pack Scruffy. I've had a couple more of these, and so I decided to paint another one. So this time I painted a little bit in the mouth. I was just wanting to try to put black around the tooth, but I accidentally put black on the tooth, so I just covered the tooth as well. So he's got like an open mouth with no tooth showing. And this little spot right under his mouth here, that's probably like a little like mark or chip or something. I don't exactly know. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, he's painted blue with white lining. And then the inside of him, it doesn't have like a full, it's not like painted everywhere where like you can't see like this gray showing. I wasn't going to worry about giving extra coats on the inside, because you know, you're not really going to see the inside, like any close-ups of the inside really. And even if you were going to see close-ups, he may be carrying cargo or something. Anyways, there's this blue unnamed truck that's modeled after Scruffy, and yeah, no name on the bottom. I painted over Scruffy's name. So now these next two are a pair. So let me bring in these 2 trucks. So these are trucks that were seen in Africa in Big World Big Adventures. So yeah, pretty much in Kenya. These were trucks that were friendly to Thomas and Nia. They sang songs and they helped Thomas avoid an angry elephant that was on the track. So anyways, these 2 trucks have names. So this box, but first let me go about where these models were. So this box car and this tanker, these were unpainted cars that I bought off Amazon after Christmas. So anyways, this box car was originally white, but when I was looking back at some articles on the Thomas Wiki, it said that the box cars or the vans in Africa were painted gray. So I had to go back and repaint it and make it gray instead of white. Anyway, so yeah, it's gray with the doors, of course, and the noses are a bit different. I tried to make the noses a little bit longer to kind of make them look like kind of how they do in Africa and all that. A little bit like that. Now, since this was unpainted wood, the wood was kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but if you look here at the corner, there's like some wood that hasn't been like smoothed out or something, I don't know. But yeah, there's just kind of some like rough wood at the corner here. Kind of along the bottom here. But yeah, anyways, this truck's name is Ritchie. This was actually a name I was going to give one of my mainland diesel customs. However, before they started appearing in episodes, I watched Journey Beyond Sodor and learned that one of the shunters is named Oli. So I gave one of the diesel shunters the name Oli, and then took the name Ritchie away, and switched some of the names around for the mainline diesel shunters. But anyways, this is Ritchie. And so yeah, and then this tanker here is purple, just like the tankers in Africa are, and his name is Elvis. So yeah, I was pretty much like taking the name Ritchie and Elvis. Those are just names of some of the African voice actors from the Big World's Big Adventure movie. Like Elvis who was playing the African trucks in their singing voices, and Ritchie was like a various African voice actor. So yeah, this is Elvis. Elvis has nothing else on him because the tankers in Africa were pretty much like standard tankers. They didn't have any words or logos on them. So yeah, that's Elvis and Ritchie here. Okay, now I've got 6 trucks left. these are going to be bad trucks. So I've got 3 box cars, 2 tankers, and 1 truck, like an open wagon. So let me start off with the tankers first. So these 2 tankers were Ertl tankers. They were taken off their chassis and placed on wooden railway chassis. So this one was a tar wagon, but the word tar was wearing off on both sides, so I just painted over it and made it like another standard tanker. The face came from a mini's Gator. It was like a different variation of Gator. I was just like taking the face off, and then I stuck it on there, clay, and yeah. So anyways, the foam tape I used to stick this on, it's clearly visible, but I'm not gonna try to worry about it really that much. But it's, yeah, the mini's Gator face is like a face that is removable on the mini models. Like, it's one of the few, or if not only, face you can take off on a minis model, and they're a perfect fit on these Ertl tankers, but they could also fit well on a wooden railway tanker. I mean, Turtles and Thomas made a tanker custom that had a mini Gator face. It was a black tanker, just plain black standard tanker with mini Gator face. And then he added his own like little, I don't know what you would call this, but just this horizontal piece right here. Neither of these 2 pieces here, but just the horizontal piece and the mini Gator face. He did one of those. And yeah, I mean, I've know a couple people who like either did mini Gator faces on these, but or also used a Ertl tanker on a wooden railway chassis. But anyways, this tanker doesn't have a name. He might go unnamed for a while. And yeah, like I said, he's like a bad truck. So now the other tanker, which is a Tim and Mill tanker on a chassis, on one railway chassis. So this mini Gator face, I believe this Gator model was based on Killer Croc, the DC villain or something. I believe it was a Killer Croc Gator because he has like a little tooth here. He has a black line for a smile and then a little tooth hanging out. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera low. Anyways, yeah, so I put that one on there. No name either. Nothing else to say on the model. So yeah, those are those 2 tankers. Now onto the box cars. So this one has a Shapeways face added onto it. So it's like an angry truck face. If you kind of think about it, it could almost look like the line here in the middle of the teeth. It looks like it could just be a bit of a mouth here. Like, it's like, it almost could look like a mouth, and then the white stuff around it's like a beard or something. That's kind of how I imagine it when I look at it sometimes. It could look like a mouth with a white beard around it, you know. But anyways, yeah, this is the cow car from the Solar Dairy cars. It's kind of was malfunctioning quite a long time ago, so I took out the batteries. There are no batteries in it. But anyways, yeah, and this truck's name, he's the replacement truck for Boxer, and his name is Bossy, which kind of refers to the fact that sometimes cows can be named Bossy or something, and he just likes to try to be the boss when Freedom, his leader, is not giving the orders. So yeah, Bossy here is a cow car who is replacing Boxer in Freedom's gang. Now this next box car is an Aquarium car with an added face, which is from an Ertl Diesel 261 model. So yeah, I took apart the D261 model and took the face and put it on here. And this is an octopus aquarium car. So I thought a suitable name, a fitting name for this box car would be Handy. Yeah, so yeah, an octopus has like 8 arms. And so even though they're tentacles and not arms and hands, you could just think like that could be a fitting name for an octopus car, like Handy, because an octopus has like a lot of arms, you know. So anyways, yeah, that's Handy. Let me show the next box car, which is just a birthday box car with a troublesome truck face put on it. And then the name that's on here, this was I have two of these. The second one I got from a flea market, I believe. But when I got this first one, I took the stickers that were included with it and put my name on the bottom. So basically, this truck's name is the name that I put on the bottom, which is basically my name. So yeah, my name is Nathan, and that's what this truck's name is going to be, Nathan. So Handy and Nathan. A bit of Nathan's personality is like, even though he says happy birthday, but basically, he just tries to find any opportunity he can to throw a celebration or something, because, you know, he's got, like, confetti and balloons and all that. He tries to take any moment to make it a celebration, even when it's not a great moment, like a glorious failure at something. Yeah. So, I kind of wanted Handy and Nathan to be good trucks at first, but I figured I'm kind of making too many good trucks and not enough bad trucks. So yeah, that's kind of why I made these two bad trucks as well as these tankers over here. Yeah, that's Nathan and Handy. And this last truck is a recycling car. So yeah, you may remember in the second truck movie, a gray truck was introduced that was made from a recycling car. And I bought a new recycling car on eBay to replace it, but it didn't have the tire cargo, and I was going to let the gray truck, whose name is Arnold, keep the tire cargo. So yeah, I decided to take the face off of the new recycling car, and I put this other Shapeways truck face on it, which is kind of a smug, devious kind of look. And I'll just be getting like another recycling car in the future with the original face and hopefully with tire cargo. He has no name on the bottom, although I'm debating on if recently that if I wanted to use this word for a name for like a truck, like maybe for this truck, it would be Komodo, like Komodo dragon, like the big venomous lizard. Yeah. Yeah, Komodo, that's kind of like a working name for this truck. And if you don't know how that's spelled, that's Komodo. Komodo. But anyways, yeah, that's all 13 of these trucks here I have to show. So I hope you like these trucks here. The next video I'm probably going to try to release, it's going to be like kind of an update video, but it's more like an announcement regarding stuff about the trucks here. Not just these trucks, but all my other trucks, good and bad. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll try to maybe see if I can release it on tomorrow, on Friday, or maybe on Saturday at the latest. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.